was Catatonic, ridden by Craig Agnew, is paid $8.80. The fourth to come, the Quinella, $74.70, exacta $286.20. The trifecta, $5,062.40, and we're waiting on the first four. 104.08 was the overall time, 104.08, which is outside the race and course record held by Accomplice. Now, number 16 has run fourth, and that is 8/8. And the first four dividend is not yet to hand. Well, we've had a few dramas out here this afternoon, haven't we? And another one there with Steel City bolting through the stalls and thereafter being declared a late scratching. Now, that first four's jackpotted. The boys in the studio will give you the information. The overall was $86,876.20, but there is a jackpot. It's been won on flexi betting, and the studio boys will tell you what's going on. And it is what, Les?
The jackpot is $28,169.
Okay, here are the totes. Number 8, $48.70 and $8.50. Number 3, $1.50. Number 12, $8.80. The Quinella, $74.70. The exacta, $286.20. The trifecta, $5,062.40. And Les has given you news on the first four. 1 1/4 lengths, 1 1/4 lengths, 104.08 was the time. 28.36 for 500, 35.72 for 600. Market on the Doncaster will be coming up in just a moment.
And slowly away, Be My Patriarch has missed it by 5 or 6 lengths and will settle down a long last here. Away pretty well was Zazman with Thunder Beth, Varsileos, Prominent, Talladega, and here's Hercules Morse from out wide, whipping across here down towards the winning post they go. Hercules Morse looking to get across Zazman, Thunder Beth on the inside, but Hercules Morse now works to the front, turning out of the straight. Fourth, Varsileos, followed by Talladega, and then came Rum with Talladega 3 deep. Suave Lover back on the inside, further back Silver Banjo. Out wide was Awake on the Giant with Cocorico, then Sophie's Rule, Our Bijou, and Be My Patriarch about 15 lengths away last of all as they work in towards the back of the course. And the leader, Hercules Morse, here sets up a break 2 lengths in front. Zazman sitting second, followed behind them by Thunder Beth and Talladega 3 deep. Cocorico or Varsileos, it is back in the middle. Further back in the race, then we've got on the inside is Rum, being followed by Awake on the Giant, then Cocorico. Suave Lover behind those, then Sophie's Rule, Silver Banjo. 2 lengths Our Bijou, and tailed out Be My Patriarch last of all. 1,400 metres to go, and it's Hercules Morse in front, leading by a length from Zazman. Third on the inside is Thunder Beth, and then Talladega, followed by Varsileos in the middle and running fifth, the favourite. 1.5 for the back in the race, then came Rum, being followed by Awake on the Giant. 1.5 length away, Cocorico, followed by Sophie's Rule. 2 for the back in the race, then Suave Lover, followed by Silver Banjo behind those with Our Bijou, and Be My Patriarch tailed out. 1,000 metres left to go. Hercules Morse in front. Works off the back towards the side here, a half in front from Zazman. Varsileos has gone up 3 up and third now, followed behind them by Talladega, who's had a hard run. Then Thunder Beth, Awake on the Giant. Further back in the race, Rum. Then Cocorico, followed by Sophie's Rule. 4 lengths away behind those. Then we've got Suave Lover, followed by Our Bijou, Silver Banjo, and Be My Patriarch tailed out. Hercules Morse just in front from Zazman, and Varsileos has gone up 3 out, followed by Thunder Beth just behind them now, spotting them 2 lengths. Rum on the inside, and then came Sophie's Rule. Further back then came Cocorico with Our Bijou, Awake on the Giant, and Suave Lover. On the turn, Hercules Morse gone. Zazman and Varsileos has quickly moved up on the outside with 300 to go to grab the lead. It's Varsileos and Zazman together. 2 lengths away, Cocorico, followed by Thunder Beth getting out. Rum on the inside, and Sophie's Rule further out, but Varsileos in front. Cocorico 2.5 away, won't pick it up in the favourite. Drawing away, in fact. Varsileos, soft winner, comes away and wins at 3.5 from Cocorico. Third in Silver Banjo, followed by Zazman and Rum, and then Sophie's Rule. Then Suave Lover, further back Thunder Beth. In behind those then came Our Bijou, Awake on the Giant. Hercules Morse has weakened out. Talladega's run second last, and a long gap, Be My Patriarch last of all.
3 Varsileos, $3, 160 Neville Wilson over 7. Cocorico, $6 for Silver Banjo, $2.50.
And they're moving into the coast with the favourite West Ward, $2.40 to win, $1.40 a place.
Australian Fleet Sales, they've pulled the plug on trading prices. It's really special.
Trained by the master, Jim Houlihan. We're waiting for St. Stephen, Salad Touch, and Seek the Gold. Race over 3,250 metres. 2 laps of the steeple track. We're just waiting for St. Stephen, who comes up. And now Seek the Gold to complete the line. So they're all in. Set for a start. Magnificent crowd. Beautiful day. Track in great order. And they're just about set for the Von Duser. There's the light. They're racing in the Von Duser. And Jarl from the inside jumped out well. Cool Groom was away fast with Salad Touch. Then Hibernian Prince. Maybe Rough behind them with Fiddler's Green and Brush with Fame deeper out as they go to the first fence. Getting well back was Seek the Gold, and back with it was St. Stephen. So they've gone over the first, and as they head down towards the second, Durden's taken the favourite straight to the lead here, Cool Groom. And Cool Groom leads by 2. Salad Touch was second. Moving around his outside now was Jarl as they go to the Shillabere Road fence, and Cool Groom jumped it well. Leads by a length and 3/4. Salad Touch went to second as they head out to the Fallen Log. On the first circuit, Jarl was third. Brush with Fame was next. Maybe Rough the top weight on its inside. Then the Roughy Seek the Gold from St. Stephen as they go over the Fallen Log. Then Hibernian Prince, and back last of all Fiddler's Green. They've got a double up on top of the hill, and the front runner Cool Groom. He's doing it at his own pace in front. Leads out by about 3 as he goes to the first on top of the hill, and leads by a length and a half now to Salad Touch, getting a bit closer. Joel wants to over race third on the inside for Garraway as they clear that next flight. 2 further back then to Maybe Rough. He's tucked away on the inside of Brush with Fame. They come down the hill. Then Seek the Gold. Getting well back was St. Stephen with Hibernian Prince, and last of all Fiddler's Green. Here's the first of the double as they head down towards the home bend, and Cool Groom at the moment is giving a dashing display in front. Might have just pecked the top of it that time, but leads by about 3 to Salad Touch as they swing into the home straight to negotiate the jump down by the 300-metre mark. And it's Cool Groom. He's trying to do it from barrier to box. Leads by 2 to Salad Touch. Charlie still wants to over race on the inside. Brush with Fame's improved. Then Maybe Roughs, and Stephen, his stablemate, poking through on his inside. Then Seek the Gold. Back second last Hibernian Prince, and 4 or 5 to Fiddler's Green last of all. They've got 1 round left to go in the SA Lotteries Von Duser steeplechase. They've gone 1 lap, and it's Cool Groom. He's been in front every step of the way, and he's been unchallenged. He's heads out of the home straight, leading by 2 to Salad Touch. Jarl third on the inside. Then Brush with Fame. Then the Wheeler stablemates. We speak of Maybe Rough and St. Stephen. Seek the Gold starting to improve deeper out from Hibernian Prince, and about 6 or 7 away last of all was Fiddler's Green. They've gone over 10 jumps as they head down towards jump 11, and it's still Cool Groom the leader. Jarl now going through on his inside. Seek the Gold was next from Maybe Rough. Again they go to the Shillabere Road jump, and Cool Groom, well, he nearly sold out at that. Cool Groom the favourite. He put in a very sticky jump. I think he's going to be eased out of the race, Cool Groom. Yes, he is. He's broken down, unfortunately. He's broken down badly, Cool Groom. And as they head out to the Fallen Log, Seek the Gold now joined by Jarl. Third on the inside, Maybe Rough. Then St. Stephen, Salad Touch, Brush with Fame, Hibernian Prince. They've all got chances. The only one that doesn't is Fiddler's Green. He's a dozen lengths away. They go over the 4th last. Another one sold out there. And as they head down towards the one on top of the hill, Maybe Rough went through on the inside to tackle Jarl. They're about 6 in front of Salad Touch. Then Brush with Fame. St. Stephen was next. 3 further back then to Hibernian Prince, but coming down the hill, they've got 3 left to jump, and Jarl's going well. He put in a great leap at that. He led by 3 to Maybe Rough. 3 to St. Stephen running on. They go over the second last, and the front runner Jarl. The only 2 pursuers are the Wheeler horses. I speak of St. Stephen and Maybe Rough. Jarl, he's got 1 to jump. He's got a big lead. He's 4 in front of St. Stephen and Maybe Rough. Then Hibernian Prince and Brush with Fame. But Jarl, he jumped the last beautifully. He's 2 in front. St. Stephen starting to close. Then Maybe Rough. Clear of Hibernian Prince. It's Jarl the leader. St. Stephen's had his chance. Jarl's hanging on for Garraway and Leone Proctor, and Jarl wins the Von Duser. Jarl wins the Von Duser by 2 to St. Stephen. Maybe Rough third. 4th Hibernian Prince. Then Brush with Fame. Salad Touch. Fiddler's Green. Here's the riderless Seek the Gold, who sold out on top of the hill, and the other one to break down, unfortunately, was Cool Groom at the Shillabere Road jump.
2 Jarl the winner, A Garraway, 640, 220. 4 St. Stephen, 210. 1 Maybe Rough, $2.20. Almost set Perth. Quinella Oakbank, 24.40, 24.40. Exacta 51.20, 51.20. Trifecta will have in a moment 237.40, 237.40. Set Ascot.
Correct weight Gold Coast, correct weight Caulfield.
Favouritism battle, Polygram Metal Glow. Racing, Kontiki Bazza missed the kick a little on the inside, and one of the first to actually jump. Decision to go. Heavy Fire burning across with Metal Glow. In behind them, Shane's Boy, followed on the out.
Padfoot Charlie and Final Fantasy. Now, last year's Golden Slipper winner, Belle de Jour, takes up her position. Scenic Warrior moving in. Galliano comes up. And we've got Padfoot Charlie, Referral, and also Assertive Lad. Referral is set. Assertive Lad coming forward. He goes in, no problems. And only Padfoot Charlie, stall number 20. Padfoot Charlie is in, and we're set for the San Miguel Doncaster Handicap. Started down at the foot of his stand. Climbs the ladder. And the racing. From the outside alley, Padfoot Charlie goes back to the tail with Spying and Scenic Warrior, and Go Flash Go headed immediately by Assertive Lad. Ilmarada third, then Land Sighting, followed closely by Belle de Jour. One under, and then Cinderbella Galliano. A length further back in the field is Sorrento, followed by Weasel Will, and then Shower Hut. Over on the fence next is Dotteressa, a length. Chinoy, Scenic Warrior, Final Fantasy, Shogun Lodge. Well back on the runners, Crawl over on the inside, followed by Referral, Padfoot Charlie, and Spying is last of all. They make the run past the 1,000, and Belle de Jour hits the front from Assertive Lad. Shower Hut third, then Galliano, followed by Land Sighting, who's nice and handy, followed then on the inside by Go Flash Go. Length and a half further away in proceedings is on the inside Ilmarada. Racing in the centre is Cinderbella, followed by one under. 1.5 to Weasel Will. Further back on the inside is Dotteressa. Chinoy's in the middle. A length Sorrento, Scenic Warrior, followed by Shogun Lodge, Crawl, and then Padfoot Charlie, Final Fantasy, Referral, and Spying is last of all as they race to the home corner. And 450 to travel. Assertive Lad the leader. 1/2 to 3/4 of a length. Now a length in fact on Belle de Jour. Galliano in third position, followed by Land Sighting, Shower Hut, and then Go Flash Go. Shogun Lodge to the outside, but Assertive Lad, he slipped into another gear, and look at him go. Assertive Lad for Chrissy Muntz, 6 Shogun Lodge, followed by Weasel Will and Referral. He's tiring Assertive Lad, but he's a mile too good and lands some big bets. Assertive Lad beats Shogun Lodge, Photo Weasel Will, and Crawl for third, and then Final Fantasy with Galliano. Up there was Ilmarada with Sorrento, Chinoy, and then Referral, followed by Shower Hut, Padfoot Charlie, Cinderbella, Dotteressa, Scenic Warrior, Galliano has pulled up very quickly in the run-on. Land Sighting likewise, and the last 3 were Go Flash Go, who pulled up quickly with Spying and Belle de Jour. Well, what a win. What a win. Number 4, Assertive Lad, ridden by Chris Muntz. Late money for him. He ended up on Tab Limited at $10.40 and $3.40. Number 1, Shogun Lodge, Glenn Boss, $3.50. And number 7, Weasel Will, has run third at $16.20. The Quinella, $43.50. The Exacta, $86.80. The Trifecta, $3,795.80. The Daily Double, $626.20. And the first 4 to come. 417, Assertive Lad. A magnificent performance to race either in or up near the lead is by Zetative from Som Sound, and trained by the Queen of the Australasian turf, the one and only Mrs. Gay Waterhouse. This time last week, of course, Gay was reveling in the success of training the Golden Slipper Trifecta. And here she is running Assertive Lad, a horse that has got untold ability, a horse that has had quite a few problems, attempting the 1,600 metres here against top quality company. I know he won the Champagne here last autumn. but he's given them a bath. 4, 1, 7 and 9, Assertive Lad, raced by Mrs. Val Smith, Mrs. Gay Waterhouse and Mrs. Yvonne Smith, a 3-year-old chestnut gelding, and ridden by Chrissy Muntz, yet another big race win to the little man. 1 second, Shogun Lodge by Grand Lodge, Glen Boss for Bobby Thompson, a gallant second under the big weight and the wide draw, and 7, the Victorian Weasel Will, Peter Mertens for Nigel Blackiston, third. The official fourth was number 9. 2 3/4 lengths, 3/4 of a length. 1:35.99 was the overall. 1:35.99, 48.51 and 35.52 the last 600. All right. Well, there we have it. Assertive Lad in the ring. As I said, there was late money for him. 12s into around $7.50. And what an authoritative performance. I can say no more, and I couldn't imagine there were hard luck tales for anything else. And is there anything that this lady can't do? I read with great interest. It was a magnificent story by my colleague Max Presnell in the form in the Lift Out Sydney Morning Herald on Thursday morning. If you didn't read it, try and get a copy. Max spoke to TJ Smith up in heaven. It was beautifully written. It was very, very clever. Max and TJ were great pals. And TJ will be looking down here now, as he was last week when his daughter did what she did in the slipper. And now she's trained this horse to a 2 3/4 lengths win against the best milers that we can produce in Australasia. 4179, things happening elsewhere. Let's check the totes. Number 4, 10.40 and 3.40. Number 1, 3.50. Number 7, 16.20. The Quinella 43.50, Exacta 86.80, the trifecta 3,795.80. The daily double, Padstow number 8 into 4, paid 626.20. And I'll get Les just to check that first 4 from the studio as we have a look at the market on the last. Just that first 4, pal.
$86,608.30.
1 out.
5, 7 Profits Kiss 12 and 3, 8 Starina 18, now 20 and 6.90, 9 Blanchard 44 and 10 off Caulfield.
One of the first out, Captain Clipper, going very quickly as Irish Jandy to spin right up on the inside and take it up. And on settling down, this is Flying Irish Jandy. It moved 4 to 5 lengths to Almighty Yellow. Jumalik is now pushed through to be third. 2 lengths Capuna, a length further back Geronimo Run. Chattanooga the inside, 1 Captain Clipper, 2 to Omero Rhythm. Grey Region, It's Contagious. Our arch rival last of all, 5.50 out. Irish Jandy by 3 to Almighty Yellow, a length and a half Jumalik. 2 lengths further back, Capuna the favourite, fourth and running on. A length then Geronimo Run from Chattanooga, Captain Clipper, Omero Rhythm. Grey Region, It's Contagious, our arch rival. Irish Jandy on the turn, 1.5 in front of Almighty Yellow. Capuna quickly goes up third on the outside, a length and a half, Jumalik the fence. Then Geronimo Run, Chattanooga back in the middle from Captain Clipper. Omero Rhythm down the middle, Irish Jandy grabbed by Capuna. Hit the lead with Almighty Yellow. And Chattanooga getting a late run from Geronimo Run and Captain Clipper. It's Capuna out wide in front of Almighty Yellow. Chattanooga with a late dive, but Capuna gets home a half length. Chattanooga a hit third, Geronimo Run. Almighty Yellow fourth, followed by Captain Clipper. Then further back on the outside is Omero Rhythm.
It settled second, and on the outside of it there was Cullaby Special going forward. Then a length away to Tyke, who's back on the rail running fourth. Further back, Little Rumbo behind it. Don Tilly's is on its outside. A couple to Katisha's Boy. Back on the inside of Buccanet, who's made a bit of ground. Then Portraits in Blue and tailed out Fairview Lady on the turn. 400 to go. Run for your money in front by a length or so. Excellent hand in second. Posy now. Tyke's coming.
Neck by 1 1/4 at the coast in the previous. At the Oakbank, Gunshot the favourite, 280 the win. And 150 the place, second pick, number 6, Tartanami, 580 to win, 210 for the place.
Bill Williams, who had a fall in the previous, the Von Duser, won brilliantly by Joe. Bill Williams fell from Seek the Gold. Bill quite okay. All right, they're just about set here. This is the Advertiser Limited Johnston Handicap. Let's see if Gunshot comes out this time today. Soon have the light. They start down by the 100-metre mark. There's the light. Racing, yeah, no problems with Gunshot today. He came out with the Moohib, was very slow to begin. Polar Sun came out fast with Tartanami, stacked behind them with Finnis Lady. Then the Musgrave stablemate, Super Revenair and What a Mess. Further back, Gunshot from Ballada. Glenola was getting well back with Die Murder, then Moohib. Getting well back in the field, King Royale, and last of all was Southern Accord as we go out to Yatesy.
Yeah, good on you, Terry, as they come behind the hill now. Polar Sun just in front of Tartanami, and the speed's a cracker. About 4 lengths away came Stack from Super Super Revenant. 3 away came What a Mess. A length and a half to 2 lengths away Gunshot. A length and a half Ballada from Finnis Lady. Muhib poking up nearer the inner. 3 lengths away came Glenola. They're still running up front. A couple away to Murder King Royale. And back last of all is Southern Accord. Down the side Polar Sun. A couple of lengths clear of Tartanami. A couple away to Stack. Similar margin Super Revenant. Then came Ballata. They were followed by What a Mess. Muhib Gunshot. Then came Finnis Lady, Glenola, to Murder King Royale and Southern Accord as they go to the 900.
Okay, so heading out towards the 900 metre mark now, in the front runner Polar Sun. Ballada the grey went up to be second. Stack was third. Tartanami fourth, the inside from Super Revenant. Then What a Mess. Muhib next, the inside. Gunshots had a good run about midfield for Holder. Then Finnis Lady. Glenola starting to make ground near the inside. Then Die Murder, King Royale, and 3 to Southern Accord last of all. But Polar Sun led at the 600 metre turn, led by a length and a half to Ballada. And Polar Sun tried to sneak away down the hill now. Got a couple in front of Ballada, Super Revenant, then Stack. What a Mess. Gunshot pulled to the outside and further back Glenola, but wheeling for home. Polar Sun giving them something to catch here, led by a couple to Stack. Ballada, Gunshot getting to the outside, starting to put in the big ones. Then Super Revenant and What a Mess, the leader Polar Sun. Glenola getting through. Glenola and wide out Gunshot. It's Glenola and Gunshot going to the lead from What a Mess. Finnis Lady late. Gunshot and Glenola out wide. Finnis Lady, King Royale, but Gunshot wins by a neck. Glenola. King Royale third, Finnis Lady fourth. Then What a Mess. It was unlucky in the home straight. What a Mess from Polar Sun, Super Revenant, Ballada, Die Murder, then Stack, Tartanami, and the last couple to pull up, Muhib and Southern Accord.
Gunshot, Jay Holder, $3 170, number 4 in front of 3 Glenola at $2.80. Photo third 8 King Royale Prominent, $7.50.
At the start, Ascot, race 4, Fair Alert favourite, 140 the win, money back for the place.
How are you punting today? Now you can really play up your winnings or have the chance to get square by calling The Last Word. The Last Word is...
They're all in line. Ready now. They're off in the last of the day here at Randwick. Again, it was a very, very even start. And Lawyer is the early leader, but on the inside, booting up Coco Cabana. Wider out is Tiger's Eye, trying to find a posse with Pasteur Express, then Blanchard. Followed closely by Steel Phoenix. Wellington on the inside of Bias Bay. Starina's on the inside of Giovanna, followed by Touch the Groom. Nio is back second last, and a length further away is Prophet's Kiss as they work on the turn out of the straight and head past the 2000. And Tiger's Eye goes to the lead. A length and a half clear on Pasteur Express. Coco Cabana back to third from Lawyer, Blanchard, Steel Phoenix, Wellington. Then Bias Bay followed on the inside next as they work to the back of the course by Starina. A further length and a half behind it comes Giovanna. 2 lengths to Nio, a half to Prophet's Kiss, and absolute in the field is Touch the Groom as they work past the 1600 and head to the back of the Randwick racecourse. And the leader is the favourite, Tiger's Eye. $2.80 on tab limited. Tiger's Eye a length clear. Pasteur Express sitting second from Coco Cabana. 2 lengths to Lawyer, 3/4 the rails Blanchard. 2 further back is one of the greys in the race, Steel Phoenix. Another 2 lengths to Bias Bay. Another grey on the inside, Wellington. And 2.5 to Giovanna around Starina from Nio. Prophet's Kiss given a hammering with the whip second last, and Touch the Groom brings up the rear. As they go on to the far corner here at the 1100, little or no change in the order, and the Victorian Tiger's Eye is the leader. About 3/4 of a length on Pasteur Express, sitting in close attendance to the leader and favourite. Third posse, Coco Cabana, Lawyer, 1 out, 1 back. Fourth from Blanchard, Steel Phoenix. Then Bias Bay, Wellington on the fence from Giovanna, Starina from Nio, Prophet's Kiss. And still last of all is Touch the Groom. They race inside the 800 marker now. And Tiger's Eye for Damien Oliver, a half length on Pasteur Express. 2 lengths to Coco Cabana, a half to Lawyer, 2.5 to Blanchard, Steel Phoenix. A length to Giovanna making some ground, and 2 to Bias Bay, Wellington, followed by Nio, Starina, Prophet's Kiss, and Touch the Groom. They're homeward bound on the San Miguel Chairman's, and straightening now Tiger's Eye. About 3/4 of a length on Pasteur Express from Lawyer, Coco Cabana, and then Steel Phoenix. Wellington going up on the inside. Tiger's Eye looks history. Pasteur Express and Steel Phoenix shot past it. Coco Cabana next from Lawyer, and then Giovanna, but Steel Phoenix comes to the 100 metres. A length clear. Giovanna on the outside. Wellington making ground, but it's all Steel Phoenix, and Steel Phoenix wins the money from Giovanna and Wellington. Close for second and third. Touch the Groom wide out. Then Starina, Blanchard, Pasteur Express, Bias Bay, Nio, followed by Coco Cabana, Prophet's Kiss. Tiger's Eye led up, and do you think it knocked up? Beat 1 in, Lawyer. Steel Phoenix completes a good day for Johnny Size. And Darren Beedman, number 6 on Tab Limited, has paid $25.30 and $5.20. $25.30 and $5.20. Lanasapur from Princess Phoenix, Grey Gelding, a 6-year-old. As I say, John Size for owners R.A. and Mrs. P. Zito. And Mr. B. P. Vanston. Darren Beedman in the saddle. Number 2 is second Giovanna. Chris Muntz has paid $1.90. Number 13, Wellington, ridden by Stephen Baster, third, has paid $10.10. Quinella, $74. The exacta dividend is $155.80. The trifecta, $5,292.90. And the first 4 we'll have shortly, along with information on the superfecta. There was a superfecta. Five o'clock, Eastern summer time. Eastern summer. It's like summer out here. It's beautiful. Eastern time. 6:2:13. It's a photo for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Well, Tiger's Eye.
And after Caulfield, we have the next from the Gold Coast, race number 8.
And the update for that event. Horse 1, Awesome Het Weather, of 780 and 250. 2 Cratata, 27 and 9. 3 Mr. Grasshopper, 9 and 3. 4 Jordan's Taboo, 210, 120. Favourite, 5 Musical Tote, 14 and 3. Number 6 Luckies, 12 and 3 off Melbourne.
And they've come out in a pretty good line with Blue Pharaoh, Zinazandan the first out. Montaigne Way is nice and prominent up, running second and third early. Just behind those AV8 and 1 caught out 3 deep are starting to push forward. When they settle into stride now, and it's in the middle, Montaigne Way with Blue Pharaoh. Just Like Kelly was that horse who went back to third from Zinadan Stonington. AV8 Real Time, and further back Richland, Atomic Man, Spirit of Westbury 3 deep. 2 lengths further back, Our Guided Missile, followed by Donny Brasco. Teleosha, third last in the race, Sayer Road, followed by Countdown. How Big last of all, 850 metres to go. And the leader, Blue Pharaoh from Montaigne Way. Just Like Kelly caught 3 deep, a length and a half, Zinadan 4th. Stonington 5th, followed by AV8 and Real Time out deep from Richland. Further back off the fence, then Atomic Man from Spirit of Westbury. Our Guided Missile from Donny Brasco, Countdown. Then came Teleosha and Sayer Road back second last before the turn. With How Big at the 500-metre mark, they race Blue Pharaoh on the turn in front. There's a run for Zinadan the fence, and Montaigne Way 3 out. A length then to further back, Just Like Kelly. Then came Stonington, followed by Spirit of Westbury. Montaigne Way, and on the inside, Blue Pharaoh. Then Zinadan further out on the track. Real Time starting to join in. Real Time sprinted up quickly to grab them now. Out wide, Spirit of Westbury with a late run, but Real Time got clear, and Real Time gets home in the last 3 quarters. 2 Spirit of Westbury. I think Blue Pharaoh third from Montaigne Way. Sayer Road made ground out wide. She was in front of Countdown. AV8 from Our Guided Missile. Zinadan behind those from Teleosha Stonington. Well back Donny Brasco, Richland with Just Like Kelly. How Big, and last of all is Atomic Man.
6 Real Time, Stephen Arnold, 1980 the win, 580 for the place. 2 Spirit of Westbury, 390. 5 Blue Pharaoh, $2.10. Back to that update, the Gold Coast, we got down to 7 Diamonds Off, 28 and 7. Enamel Universe, 31 and 5. 9 Shotgun, 20 and 7. 10 Nutmeg, 13 and 3. And 11 New Shoes, 17 the win, 340 the place. Tip 431. Favourite 4 Jordan's Taboo, 210. It's also the late mail.
And correct weight, Eagle Farm on the last, and the numbers 6, 4, 17 and 9. Now, firstly, Newcastle Totes.
On the final event, well done.
Oakbank.
Thanks, Terry. Race number 10 here this afternoon, the Ansett Australia Handicap.